What to do, my gente? Your boys coming through once again. And on today's video, we're gonna talk about Lefty gunplay. Usually, I don't like to talk about Lefty gunplay. Well, now it's Lefty, right? He changed his name, but his name been popping here and there, different stories. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I can make a video talking about those little stories and put everything into one video, man. Usually, I don't like to talk about a boy because he's way on the left, man. He's on some other level that I'm not trying to be at, and yeah, I don't got time for that. But let's see how it goes, man. So before we continue with this video, man, do not forget to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and if you want to still continue supporting the channel, man, hit the like and throw your comment. What do you think about this situation with Lefty Gunplay, which I'm about to tell you, right? So one of the main reasons I want to make this video, right, is because I seen videos of Lefty Gunplay trying to get on stage, right? So apparently, Kendrick Lamar is having a tour, and I don't know if he was gonna he was performing somewhere close to LA or what, but Gunplay was right there, or Lefty was right there, and you see videos in where this individual's trying to get on stage, but the security guards turn him down. You know, told him, "Chales, man, take it back. What you doing, man?" And the guy was like, Do you know who I am? I'm the Lefty, man." But they told him Charles. So people are saying or trying to make an excuse that, oh man, those guys probably possibly didn't know who was Lefty Gunplay. And I'm just gonna put it this way: they knew. Everybody knows who's Lefty. Put it that way. Whether it was for something good they heard about him or something negative, everybody knows who's Lefty. So the whole thing that this individual didn't know, I don't buy it. You know, I'm pretty sure that the team of Kendrick Lamar gave those individuals some orders like, hey man, do not let nobody on stage unless he's invited. And I don't think Lefty was invited on stage. Maybe he was a guest of the show, but he was not invited to perform because I'm pretty sure Lefty was trying to go up there, say what's up to Kendrick, and maybe possibly perform that song, right? That basically put him out there, right? In a sense, even though he only said 4 words, which in a sense you can be like, okay, 4 words for reals? Are you gonna do the guy like that? 4 words, but regardless, he still made it to the album. Not everybody can say that, right? It's either 4 words or nada, right? So I guess he decided to take those 4 words, which made him famous, right? Made him famous in a way, right? Now, the thing is that people are saying, was actually Kendrick, I mean, did actually Kendrick use Lefty Gunplay or Lefty to get with the raza, get with the gente from Southern California? Because just think about it. When Lefty got on his album, a lot of individuals from Southern California start talking about it, right? I'm pretty sure a lot of people bought that track because of that, right? So those numbers went up. But did actually Kendrick Lamar need a Lefty? I don't think so. I don't think so, man. Uh, I don't know how many people he used to make that album. You know, I heard that he had used multiple individuals on different tracks uh, that were just up and coming. You know, but it's just weird. It's just weird. Apparently, Kendrick is basically saying this, man. This individual is a liability. This is a big concert. We cannot risk bringing Old Boy in and possibly crashing out on us on stage, right? That's why I'm assuming he didn't invite him to the Super Bowl, and he was like, "Hell no, he ain't gonna get on this stage," right? So I don't know. That's the video I was tripping on, and I was like, "Hold on, what?" Now the other news, man. What's up with the Jenny 69 and Lefty Gunplay? That thing was a trip, man. When Adam 22 actually was speaking on this, I just saw like a little clip, right? And I was like, what? Hold on. Lefty and Jenny 69 were playing. I mean, he was caressing the cat in the studio. No way, right? I mean, who's gonna believe that, right? But apparently it happened because they're saying that let's not forget, Jenny 69 was married, or possibly still married, but the husband of Jenny 69 walked on them, and that's not the interesting part. you know, about him playing with the cat and stuff like that. When he got caught by the husband, he basically told him like, "What's up? What you want to do, right?" Damn. And the husband apparently didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing, man. I'm pretty sure that a lot of my viewers, man, will, will get a different reaction, man. But to each his own, right? Now, the thing about this is that, like, okay, they can deny it, they can do all that stuff, but the 6ix9ine, man, Jenny 6ix9ine, on her TikTok account, did respond to this and basically put it this way, man. She was like, "I'm not gonna defend myself because you already called me whatever name you're gonna call me. So there's no coming back with the point of trying to defend myself, right?" Which I was like, okay, it makes some sense, right? But then she was talking about something that didn't make sense. So right here, either it confirms it. So right here, it confirms the allegations, or Jenny 6ix9ine just burnt out, you know, because she said this. She basically said, if the tacon fits, put it on. You know, basically the shoe fits, put it on. Or the coat fits, put it on. And she said, I got the tacones on. Meaning that thing fitted. Right? So that's what I got from right there. You know, I thought that she admitted right there. You know, if she didn't and she didn't realize what the fuck she said, man, this lady on some other shit, man. I think no boys left the substances, and the effects are hitting the Jenny 6ix9ine, man. Because, come on, man, you cannot let that slide like that. But that is what I want to talk about. That now, the other thing that surprised me about Lefty Gunplay, man, is that this individual is making moves, right? So right now, supposedly, he dropped a gunplay out of his name, and he's staying sober, right? I don't know how long it's gonna last, but we hope and pray that it does, you know, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of youngsters who look up to him, and to see him always under the influence is a bad look, you know, to be honest. Now, this individual has a track, or he collaborated with Santa Fe. That individual is basically, for Mexico, is somebody bigger than Kendrick Lamar. You know, he's like the #1 rapper in Mexico, man. That's, for him to get that collaboration, man. I mean, it should mean a lot to him, because this individual, Santa Fe, is bringing numbers, man. And I don't know if this collab has helped Lefty Gunplay, because at the end of the day, Santa Fe carries a lot of numbers, mostly all Mexico, you know. So we'll see how that works. At the end of the day, man, let the boy do his hustle, do his thing. I know Lefty Gunplay. A lot of people don't like Lefty Gunplay. Why? Because of his get down. He's been caught lying a lot, you know. But it's part of the show, man. Those individuals, trust me, they're not telling the truth. Most of the stories are make believe, and that's why I don't actually follow Lefty Gunplay like that, man. But his name been popping up here and there, so I'm like, you know what? Let me make this one video, wrap everything up, and see how it does. So one advice to everybody, man: do not get with a married woman, man. Why? Because you never know what the husband will do, man. So instead of getting yourself in trouble, man, just find a single girl. Simple as that, man. Don't do the same thing that Lefty did and basically gamble with the consequences, right? Because you never know what could have happened. But apparently Lefty got lucky, and this guy was not willing to bust a grape. So with this being said, we are out to next video. Gracias.